Hello guys, my name is Nev, I'm your friendly neighborhood team games player, and today I'm making a new video, and of course this is with my new microphone, so I hope the audio quality is more to your liking. The theme of this video today is we're going to talk about mindset, something that's very important in team games of course, but in 1v1 too. We're going to take a look at the team games perspective of mindset, and this time we're going to specifically look at attacking. For this video we got like a contrast we were going to look at. We're going to look at my left side and then my right side to tell you who is playing here. This is me. This is one of my squad mates, and this is a friend of ours who is not as experienced. So we're going to look, and maybe we can at the end of the video help him out for the next game. So we're just gonna let this go for a second. So the front line is gonna show itself, and then we're gonna take a look on the first mindset things we can examine, what should be done in which situation. Let's see what happens. Alright, first thing you will notice, I wanted to attack right away. That's basically what I'm doing all the time. Attack for the nearest zone and just go for it. But my enemy wasn't sleeping at all. He was doing the same thing. He attacked the zone on this plateau and he's doing a good job at it. So we're gonna trade zones here. On the other side you see my friend had a bad time with the new meta. He didn't expect most of the things happening here, so he got outplayed, but that's not a problem, that just happens. Sometimes you just need to know about something when the patch changes. So yeah, it could have happened to every one of us. Important is now what you're doing about it. In this case, I can totally see that he is not gonna continue attacking here and instead focuses on this left side, because you should always attack the zone that is most easily taken by yourself, especially if it's a zone that you should be having because of the front line, how the front lines are portrayed. So this one is easier to take, and it should be on his, he should have this zone. So he's doing the right thing here. So on my side, everything looks to be grim, but I'm mounting an attack right away. Of course I want to take my zone back, which I'm doing with the new OP Panzer Grenadiers, which are just gonna Q move here. There's no need to do any bigger micro, they're just gonna hit everything and kill it. And my enemy is just trying to attack his zone back, which is smart. I can't when I'm attacking, my enemy is attacking, so there's no imbalance here. He's not on the back foot. Alright. So same thing here, skirmishing a little bit, so he might have an inflated sense of what is actually on the front. Well, if we're looking here, it's mostly just a few infantrymen, a few lighter tanks and AA. Maybe the 17-pounder is dangerous, and a Firefly maybe. So he's continuing to focus on the left side, which is not dumb, it's actually just a smart idea to do this. Of course, his enemy invested in RT. If you see this happening, you should basically continue attacking, because this is money that is not missing on the front, or at least it makes up for the losses you made. So on the same spirit, I keep on attacking. I have my enemy on the back foot, so I tried to keep on going, which seems to work. Alright, now we're gonna take a look on what happens if you don't attack. And this is very mild in the moment, but it can, in some games, break your neck. So we'll take a look. This unit is not a Russian unit, this is the unit coming from a right side guy. And right side guy sent AA to help his friend, which is something you can easily send to your teammate. You don't have to really watch for it too much. And I was air raiding my enemy a lot with Focke-Wulfs and with the Panzer Blitz version with the AT rockets. We're gonna take a look at the middle. Same thing here. There's gonna be an AA coming. So these Tigers are fighting without having to watch out for the occasional cluster Stuka, or in this case the cannon Stuka Rudel, for example. Even a Sherman like this can, if it's placed correctly, suppress the side of a city. So we're gonna get, my enemies are gonna get help from the right side guy. So in this moment you cannot blame my friend here. He's attacking, basically. He's keeping on pressure, but not a lot. So his right side guy, he can help out his mates, and he's doing just that. So let's see what happens here. Alright, there's more help coming. In this case an Armata 17 pounder, which is of course a tank killer non-Jalor. He's gonna get Panthers with this thing. Again, this Vickers is from the right side guy, is suppressing the infantry that tried to move up in this forest. So that helped. Just little units. You want to prevent your teammates from getting attacked by two people, even though this is just like 1 and a fifth of a player, but you don't want this to happen. Okay, this Hurricane is from the right side guy too. So yeah, this is more help coming. Same thing in the middle, by the way. We're gonna see a lot more 17 pounders pop up on positions where they can totally suppress tank positioning. My squad mate, of course, is doing a great job. He himself is a attacker, like he's gonna attack too, and he's gonna win. So nice place by him. Alright, on my front this is looking grim a little bit more. It's gonna look a little more grim. So this 17 pounder would have killed every tank that has been spawned by me. But since I was panic reacting with Pack 40s, those are coming faster. The 17 pounder is now not amazingly helpful. Which is amazingly helpful is this infantry blob coming from the right side guy. This of course is gonna spot targets for all the bigger stuff here. And yeah, they're gonna inflate the front line, making it harder for me to, fight in little pockets. So we're gonna see what happens here. Alright, they spot the first half tracks, and now they're just gonna get shot at and help spotting targets. So I have to maneuver to build like a coherent front line, which of course I have to do because he's now on the counteroffensive. At this time I wasn't really aware that I'm being doubled, so you will see me attacking more than I should, which I can't stop. I'm a little autistic when it comes to always trying to pressure on. So there's gonna be more fireflies coming in this side. So the right side guy is really helping out his teammates on a very general basis now, and with good stuff. So he's doing a good job helping. Now this is a crucial moment, because you saw all the help coming from the right side guy. If you're the one who's not attacking, you will spend your money on something, and you should not be putting it on RT. So all the money in frontline troops that is being sent to our fronts, this is all only possible because this guy, he doesn't have to worry about attacking forces. He's just gonna sit here, take this pat situation. He's gonna sit there just, sending the occasional troops in. But usually, if the enemy has a lot of RT, they will not be having a lot of frontline troops. And even worse, some of these RT pieces, let me check, don't even shot a single bullet yet. Or just didn't really contribute at all. So this is not good. You don't spend your money on RT, because when you're on the defensive, which is clearly the case here, RT is only usable in just a small amount. Like 2 mortars is more than enough in this situation. This should have been all put into frontline troops trying to pressure the enemy. So when you notice that you're being doubled, you should totally just tell your mate, come on, what are you doing? You need to attack. There's no way this is happening here. And in this case, he listened, so we're gonna take a look what happens in the next few minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna have a bad time here. Me being me, I'm not gonna sit there and take it. I'm gonna actually attack this zone to get it back. I do that to, you know, make it harder for my enemy to actually assess my position in this match. And this is gonna work actually. I'm gonna take down these troops with my OP penetration. I'm gonna take this zone for some time. While that's going on, my enemy will take this zone with a lot of troops that aren't actually his. It is a lot of stuff from the right side guy. Even this Firefly is very helpful, even though it's of course getting destroyed in the second. Alright, this zone is mine. He took back his left side zone. And of course I can't really use my Panthers as long as I don't know where the 17 pounder is. Of course I know it's there. I'm not gonna really move up a little too much. You see, I'm just waiting for shots so I can know where the guy is. Alright, let's see. In the middle, there's of course going a counter-offensive on the move too. Again, supported by the right side guy. He's doing a great job of supporting his mate. And now the Eureka moment is happening. The attack is happening. Of course I told my mate to do it. So maybe he would have not done it when I would have called it. And he in this moment actually thought this will never happen. This will never have any effect. He will just be repulsed and that's done. That's done for. So of course this is not a lot of stuff. Like most of the stuff here was already there before. You saw it in the replay. And so basically you took like 2 or 3 incomes and placed it here and just went for it. And now we'll see what happens if your enemy is just helping out his teammates wherever he can. And this is not microed well at all. Like this is a blob. This can be easily countered, and we'll see in the first counter attempts coming right away. Of course the Q move meta with the Panzer Grenadiers is in full effect. You'll see it here. They have an easy job here. Of course I'm sending in my planes too to help, because you want this to support this. While that's going on, I'm holding on to dear life on my right side. Of course my enemy is now supporting the attack on the left side. And you should always call out if enemy planes are coming. Sometimes someone has a fighter like this and they will just shoot down a few planes, which is always helpful. So you see, this was not a lot of stuff. He had this mostly in store already, but didn't want to attack because he always thinks some people just always think the enemy has the Maginot Line ready to go. That's not often the case. Like even me, in this situation, I expected there to be way more stuff in this forest than there was actually being put there. So I went for the left side zone too, left side zone instead, and of course attacking is important. Now I saw, okay, there's not a lot of stuff here, I'm just gonna move in and take it. That's great. So while that is going on, the left side, the right side is now stagnating a little bit again. I'm gonna go for air attacks and try to get an infantry guy in there. This is one of mine. While that's going on, the middle guy is totally locking down my friend, and my squad mate is totally locking down the zone, and we won. So what I want you to get out of this replay is basically that you should not be sitting back and taking it. You will help your teammates if you attack. Even if the attacks don't work, in this case they of course did, but even if they didn't, you will prevent your teammates from getting doubled, which is sometimes the thing that is breaking the neck of like making you lose the match. if one of your teammates gets doubled, especially by air forces. And I hope you will take that and maybe think about it. Maybe you can put it into your own gameplay. And yeah, just write a comment of what you think about the video. Tell me if you had any help from it, like if you tried it out yourself and maybe you're enlightened now. And of course, never play Arty except in situations I might lay out in the video, specifically if I have a replay for it. But yeah, those are some helpful tips, and I hope you will change your mindset to attack more. And maybe you will win more. We'll see. Write it in the comments. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next video. Bye bye.